Check your Social Security raise with this tool. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to share with you the details of where and how you can track and check your Social Security raise, as well as your ongoing monthly check increase and all the other benefits you need to know about your check from Social Security, as there's a lot to talk about here in this video, as well as all the details you can find with this one tool. And again, I see this question down below in the comment section from some of you here in the community wondering, how can I figure out exactly how much I'm going to be getting as a result of the recent raise? Great questions. Let's get into it and talk through all the details. Really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I'm right here for you by your side every single day, breaking down all the details and watching all this new information hitting the wire and bringing it to you in these short videos so you can stay posted on what is actually going on, as we all completely recognize things are changing very, very rapidly. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Also, share this video with your friends, family, and social media, so again, we can help out and reach more people out there right now who are looking for clarity with all of this confusing stuff that continues going on right here, right now. Either way, subscribe down below and let's get into it and talk about how to check for your Social Security raise or your increase to monthly benefits, as well as all the other benefits and details you want to know about in regards to how much you're going to be getting every single month from the Social Security Administration. Now again, let's talk through the details because this is actually very important, and again, it's so incredibly important. So many people rely on their fixed income and monthly benefits from Social Security for the vast majority of their monthly income. Therefore, it's probably pretty important to track how much am I getting, when is it going to arrive, all the other details, what are the deductions or expenses coming out of my monthly check, all those details, and you probably want to know about that. At least I certainly do, right? You got to know all this stuff because we're pretty much at the mercy of Social Security. And again, I know it's kind of weird to say that, but at the same time, we all completely recognize it's all up to them. They have to continue paying us in order for most people to continue, doing everything they got to do right now, right? So anyway, pretty important stuff. It all directly relates to your monthly benefit. And again, you can check all of it here. All right, so let me talk you through the details of this tool. Now again, I want to throw this out there. This is relatively obvious, okay? This is pretty basic stuff here, but I see down below in the comment section on a very regular basis people reaching out saying, how can I figure out exactly how much am I going to get? How can I figure out exactly what my check is going to be? How can I figure out all these details about me? Well, a couple ways we can do it. We can whip out a calculator and we can start playing with it that way, or we can just look at this tool, okay? So that's what we want to look at. Now again, you can look at it both ways. You can do whatever you want, but again, this is just a great, helpful tool. All right, so it all comes down to the Social Security website. No, not just any old Social Security website, but the official Social Security website, ssa.gov, and your My Social Security account, okay? Now, I know that some of you here in the community are already signed up on this, but I know that a lot of people here in the community are not signed up on this, okay? I signed up maybe, I don't know, a year and a half ago, something like that. I did not sign up all that long ago. It was maybe a year to year and a half ago. I signed up on there. They ask a lot of questions to get signed up, but I would highly recommend it. If you want to, by all means, check it out. It'll give you all the details you want to know about your monthly benefit, your new benefit, the raise to your benefits, all kinds of things like this. It'll give you all of that information. Even if you are not currently receiving Social Security checks, doesn't matter. You can still sign up on there and see a lot of information, okay? So even if you are somebody who is maybe on the fence of claiming Social Security, if you're not quite at that point yet, or if you've been claiming for 20 years, doesn't matter. Anybody can sign up for this. It's just a great, helpful tool. Now, again, I want to make it very clear. This is not something you need to look at every single day. It's maybe something you want to look at like once every 3 months, like once per quarter, something like that. Maybe log in really quickly, take a look at it, make sure everything looks good. There's nothing, on there, whatever like that, and then you're good to go. It's not something you need to look at every single day. However, it is a nice tool to have at your disposal to look at a couple times throughout the year and just make sure that everything looks good, especially at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year as well. Kind of around that time frame where things are changing, the COLA is going to be implemented, the letters are going out from Social Security, the new raise will be starting, January, all kinds of business like that. Probably something you want to pay attention to because things are changing to your benefit. Oh, not to mention, the menace in the room, the Medicare Part B premium is also adjusted every, end of the year as well. And that also starts implementing at the beginning of the year as well, reducing benefits. Again, a lot of things we probably want to pay attention to. So here's what you can do. Simply go to the Social Security website, ssa.gov, okay? Make sure you're on the official Social Security website, okay? ssa.gov is the official website. Now, you can sign up for your My Social Security account. That's what it's called. They're going to ask you a series of questions. When I say a series of questions, I mean a series of personal questions. Name, full name, not like not like a nickname, something like that. Your full name, all the details, your birth date, your address. They're going to ask you security questions. They're going to ask you even your Social Security number. Scary? Well, not really, because this is the Social Security website. They're the ones who issued you the numbers, so they already know what your number is, okay? So it's not like you're sharing with some government entity that doesn't know anything about you. They know everything about you, okay? They just want to verify that it's actually you signing up for the account and not some person, in some faraway land trying to sign up and get your personal information, okay? Just be very aware of that. So they're going to ask you a bunch of questions that seem like it's very invasive, like, oh my, they're taking all my information. They already know this stuff, okay? It's not like some surprise, like, oh, surprise, here's my information that you never knew about me. They already know everything about you, okay? For the most part, they know all that stuff. So it's not like, whoa, this is shocking. They now have all my personal information. They already have it. Anyway, it's just a verification process. They might ask you some other security questions like, you recently opened a credit card. Who did you open it with? And they'll give you a list of 4 options. Or, you recently procured a mortgage with somebody. Who did you open your mortgage with? You know what I mean? They're going to ask you some personal questions. You got to answer those correctly just to make sure that it's a verification process, to make sure that it's actually you opening the account. And like I said, not some other person pretending to be you just to get into your personal information, okay? So anyway, it's a great source that you can use. I know, like I said earlier, totally basic, very basic stuff here. Talked about this before in other videos, but like I've said before, I've seen a lot of questions down below, especially around the end of the year. I get a lot of questions coming in from people asking, where do I see my benefit raise? How do I know how much I'm going to get? This is a great tool. This is where I would start. This is a great thing. Actually, to be real with you, I would not start here. I would start with my handy dandy calculator because that's what I prefer to do. I love playing with the calculator. It's one of my fun things to do. Anyway, that's where I would go first, is I would calculate things. I would run it through the calculator. That's what I would do. But I know many people don't enjoy doing that. And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. There's a lot of people that don't enjoy doing that. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But if that's not your jam, then you may want to check out the Social Security website and your My Social Security account. Log on there and you can see all kinds of details. It's a great, helpful tool just to have at your disposal. Doesn't mean that you have to sign up. It is not required. No, this video is not sponsored by Social Security. It'd be kind of funny if it were, right? I mean, seriously, I have thousands of videos here on the channel that are Social Security based. There's not a chance that they would ever do that. But I'm just saying, I just want to make it very clear. No, just all the details. I'm just trying to give it to you here so everybody can be on the same page here and you can get this helpful tool. Like I said, it's not required. Nothing's changing with your benefit if you do or don't sign up. It's not paid. It's 100% free to do this. It's just a great tool on the website if you want to check it out and if you want to sign up there. And again, no pressure. If you don't want to, it does not matter whatsoever. I'm just saying because I see the question down below in the comment section so often that it's like, hey, this would probably be a good topic to talk about because, there's this tool out there that exists that some people may not be recognizing and understanding that it's available. And like I said earlier, you can sign up even if you are not receiving Social Security benefits. Doesn't matter. You can still sign up on there even if you don't get checks, and it'll still give you projected check amounts and stuff like this. It'll give you all kinds of cool details that you can look at on there and see how much you may be eligible for when you start claiming benefits. I don't know, kind of a cool thing you can start seeing, like, oh, show me the money, right? So anyway, hope this one helps you. Again, for those of you that are wondering, I hope this answers your questions. Otherwise, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. If you want me to come back and elaborate on anything further, of course, I can certainly do that for you. Otherwise, share this video with your friends, family, social media. Right down below the video, there's a share button. There's also a like button, and there's a subscribe button, and there's all kinds of buttons down there. Just make sure to hit the right buttons, and it'll open up the safe. It'll open up the vault. You know what I mean? Anyway, just kidding. Hope you're having a nice day so far. Please subscribe down below, share the video, like the video, leave a comment, whatever else you want to do. But the most important part is just enjoy your day. Have a good one. Thanks again for being here. Truly appreciate it. I just want to do what I can to help those of you here in the community in any way that I possibly can. I know it's a super weird time out there, especially right now with things that are changing so rapidly in regards to your monthly benefit. Anyway, enjoy, have a good one, and catch you again later in the next